Hey, hello everybody. What's up? We are live with another edition of the Good Taste Podcast with your host, Perfect Welch.
Still badass.
And TJ, unfortunately, I keep changing my name because I'm doing investigation on Discord. But yes, TJ
Yeah,
Pitts.
you're gonna have to change your name after this again,
Pretty much.
so that way no one catches on. But, today we're just gonna do a kind of a shorter one because a lot of people aren't here. I know Killer J really wanted to join, but he is not online right now. I texted him and I'm like, dude, you alive? Okay, but if he shows up later, that's cool. If he doesn't, that's on him. But Jared, he was here for a little bit, but I guess he left. Well, I guess he's busy, but how's we all been doing in life?
Life is alright. Well,
Well,
thank you.
okay. At least it's a little bit sick. I'm getting better, so
Oh, get better, man. Get better.
Yeah,
yeah.
You
man,
hate
get
the
better, sir.
sicknesses. My week has just been, it rains and then it gets sunny and then it rains and it gets sunny.
Hey,
I
what
don't,
the heck?
I don't think I've ever
It's
seen sunny
very
days.
inconsistent.
Yeah.
Well, at least you've been getting sunshine. I haven't seen it since Sunday, and it's Thursday.
Oh, that's sad. That's very depressing.
I know. It is what it is.
Yeah. And E3, we're just gonna kind of quickly talk about it because most of the E3s aren't really worth talking about except the last two. Microsoft, this was your last chance for redemption. You screwed it up. Okay, Halo Infinite looks alright. And Battletoads, I think it'll be fun, but they fucking ruined the Dark Queen's design. Like, you go look at the Dark Queen from the new game and look at her from the older games, you wouldn't even know that they're the same character. Like, if you put someone, like, if you were to show the two pictures, like, side by side and show them to someone who doesn't really know Battletoads, and you're like, hey, are these the same character? They wouldn't fucking know. And it's not even good either. It's just terrible. But, honestly, at this point, Microsoft, they need to just go back to PC gaming. And I won't mention any names here, but thank the fanboys for this. This is what happens when you damage control. This. You don't get improvement. Like, okay, there is a pretty vocal Nintendo fanboy base that's pretty ignorant. But you have some at least smart Nintendo fans in there that will call Nintendo out on their bullshit, like what's going on with Super Mario Maker and Pokemon right now. And Sony fanboys, well, there's some bad ones with the Sony crowd too, but there's also Sony fans who will stand up to Sony shit, you know? But Microsoft fanboys, they don't do it at all.
If I may ask, because I don't know the situation in terms of Mario and the Pokemon. What's the situation with that about fans not liking the decision?
Well, with Pokemon, you know how in all the older Pokemon games you could transfer the Pokemon you had Pokedex you had from like one game and transfer it to the next?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. They're like, "Oh, but we have the total of over 1,000 Pokemon now." Like, yeah, that's cool, but people actually like having the Pokemon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
And with Mario Maker, you can't share levels with friends. Like, what's the point of making levels if I can't share them with my friends, you know?
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe in terms of the multiplayer, I don't think you could play it with friends. Like, I don't think you can play with friends, but you can play with random people online, except for friends that you can
Yeah,
also communicate with.
yeah. And I've been seeing most people have been calling it out, but I've seen people defend it like, but the children! Welch, the children!
So
Okay,
there's
well,
there's kids.
are you gonna let kids walk into random strangers?
Well, I mean, don't they already do that with Call of Duty and the
Yeah,
other games?
and if people are so worried about their kids getting in this problem, the parents should fucking be responsible and ban their kids from having online. Just be like, nope, you're not gonna be allowed to play online. Maybe they can buy the online for like the NES thing, but you know, that's the parents' responsibility, you know?
Yeah. But you know, punishment nowadays is kids getting PS4s, and they wonder why kids are acting up these days.
Yeah, exactly. But
Oh
there's
well.
been a lot of Nintendo fans who've been calling them out on their bull crap. Uh, and yeah, that's what you get for not calling people out on the bull crap. But let's get to Square and Nintendo. Um, Square, I'll just have to give props to Square. Final Fantasy VII HD looks great. It kind of has that mix of a realistic and the old anime-ish art style it used to have, but a little bit more realistic tone. And it looks pretty good. All the characters look great. Cloud looks great. Aerith looks great. Barrett looks great. Hey, Killer J's here. Uh,
Yeah, I'm here.
What's
Sephiroth
up,
looks
Jay?
great, and Tifa looks the best.
Yeah, I just do some stuff there, but I'm here.
Yeah,
So, Jordan?
How you doing, Jay?
Up, Steel?
Mm.
yeah,
Like you guys start too soon, but that's okay. So,
yeah. It's all right.
what did I miss?
Better late than never, you know.
All right.
Yeah, and I have just give Square for this. Anyone who doesn't listen to SJWs, you have my respect, because Square
No one should listen to them.
Square actually knew that listening to SJWs would only beaten down their product, and they didn't. They actually want to succeed. They don't give a shit about what SJWs have to think. They care about what's best for business, which is what people need to realize, that SJWs are not best for business. They're going to complain about something, and they're still not going to support it when shit ends up their way. Like,
Yeah.
notice Ghostbusters and notice how that flopped.
Notice Anthem and how that flopped.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Thank you.
do I need to see more?
Yeah, and who knows, maybe this will be the start of a new generation. But yeah, Killer J, we were just talking about how Microsoft just committed suicide.
Yeah, I heard about that. They had some reindeer gamer running around there and doing some Scientology shit there.
Yeah, I guess that's your piece. You want to speak about that?
Well, basically, they had. Only thing that was notable about the Microsoft conference was Keanu Reeves and maybe Blair Witch game and a few other things. Battletoads looks like Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The art style they went with it kind of looks dumb, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess
Uh,
Halo Infinite looks okay.
yeah, it looks okay, but where's the gameplay? Like, that's the key part. Gameplay.
Yeah, because if I
What
want to
does it,
watch a
how does it
movie,
play?
I'll go watch a movie. If I want to play a game, I'll go
I
play
watch
a
a
game.
Halo movie on. I watch a Halo movie on Blu-ray or whatever way of watching a Halo movie. You know,
Yeah,
important thing is the gameplay. That's where it's at.
exactly. And like, but Nintendo's E3, we got done talking about Squares, but Nintendo's E3 was pretty good too. Luigi's Mansion 3, that looks pretty alright. Um, sorry, throat. What else? Something else. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 looks alright, No gameplay, but first trailer. I don't really expect gameplay till like the second trailer. And I'm hoping it improves on some of the flaws that Breath of the Wild had, because it's a good game, but it had flaws.
Besides Steelers napping.
Good morning,
Okay.
USA! I have a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day!
That's American Dad, right?
Yeah,
Oh man.
Yes, American Dad. The Steelers on here anyway. And besides,
but yeah.
works really hard.
And we got Goku with a sword for Smash. That's very good.
Yes. And we got everyone's most requested character for Smash.
Banjo-Kazooie, I am so happy about Banjo-Kazooie.
I know, same here.
Smash. They deserved it. They were like long lost Nintendo icons, and Now
Yeah.
they're in. Everyone
Yeah,
saw my
Microsoft wasn't
reaction.
doing anything with them.
Yeah, Nintendo won E3 alone based on that.
Yeah.
But
What did
yeah,
Microsoft do with Banjo-Kazooie again on 360? Oh yeah, nuts and bolts. Yeah.
we don't talk about that. You know, that's where
Talks about
Banjo-Kazooie got fucking fat.
Banjo Fatty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. What else do we have to go over with the Nintendo One?
Uh,
Anything else?
well, I did say I
No
was a
more.
bit worried about Bayonetta 3. I think I did, yeah. I'm kind of worried about Bayonetta 3 because it's like, they showed off the one teaser, and that's it.
And
Metroid Prime 4, they showed off like a still image and there was nothing else revealed about the damn thing.
Yeah, and they keep delaying the game, and guess what? Retro doesn't have a fucking art director for the game. Like, how'd you fuck this up, Nintendo? You get one development team, and then you call off the development team just to get Retro in, just to start the game from scratch, not even use the original game as a base, and we don't get Metroid Prime Trilogy HD just to at least hold us over, you know? Like, it may be a $30 Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, because it's not the real deal, and it's games that existed for, like, over a decade, so...
Yeah,
You
well,
know, so it should be $30.
or even that canceled Metroid game that we were talking about was Metroid Dread or whatever that one where, or even something different like bring back Metroid, bring back F-Zero, bring back some good stuff. Don't just dick around with it with your dick in your hand.
Yeah, like, just how? Why? And honestly, I've made a video about it. I haven't uploaded it yet, just because I'm kind of lazy. But you know, I said that Retro Studios is just overrated. I'm sorry, they are. I mean, like, other than the Donkey Kong Country Returns games and oh yeah, the Metroid Prime trilogy. I'm sorry, things just kind of slip by my head sometimes. But other than
Yeah.
those games, what else did they do, really? That's literally it.
Yeah, do anything.
Exactly.
No More Heroes is has more stuff to it than Retro Studios.
Oh yeah, the No More Heroes games and Astral Chains look awesome.
Well, that's good.
And Fantasy Star is back, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's other companies that carried Microsoft C3.
Yeah.
To at least being subpar.
Yeah. And Keanu Reeves, that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad
We
that
thought-
we have No More Heroes 3 and Astral Chains. Fire Emblem 3 Houses looks alright.
Yeah.
And by Goku with a sword, I was talking about the hero from Dragon Quest, if anyone was confused.
Same difference. I know what you mean there.
Yeah. I know you mean that, but you know, just in case anyone watches like, what the hell are these motherfuckers talking about?
Are they high?
Yeah. But you know, that's kind of E3 for you. What else is there? Well,
Yeah.
I have been watching Rising of the Shield Hero lately. I got recommended that anime by Video Game Lover 58. He did a good, you know, good choice. It's a pretty good anime, and you know, I won't spoil anything because you guys should watch it for yourself. But to give out the synopsis of the first episode, like for these nerds from different universes, they get, you know, sucked into a book. They become like, if even you've played MMOs, you would probably know what I'm talking about. One gets a spear, one gets a sword, one gets a bow, and the other gets a shield. And the shield hero is looked down upon, and this thought decides to lie about the shield hero and say the shield hero raped him. Yeah, shield hero raped him, and I'm like, okay, I can see why Jotaro Kujo and Yoshikage Kira hate thoughts now.
I fought it off in the fucking porn business.
Yeah, and TJ is eating chips.
what?
Maybe eat
What?
some.
No.
Yeah, you're
What are you
totally
doing?
not eating chips.
Oh.
Unless you're eating unless you're eating a giant handful of fucking Captain Crunch or something. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I'm just trying to fix my chair because it's like raggy and it's messed up. So as we're doing the podcast, I'm trying to fix something. That's why.
I'm
So I
sorry.
apologize for the noise that's going on right now.
We forgive you. It's alright.
We're just messing with you, TJ.
Yeah. I see you're enjoying those chips.
I think I want chips now. Thank you. I didn't want chips after this.
Yeah, it's like these YouTube ads at like friggin' what is it, late at night there? Oh, like pizza, like damn it, YouTube! I'm getting ready to go to bed, and you're showing me freaking ads of pizza and freaking other shit.
Yeah, like it's not just YouTube. It's any site I go on. Even if I just go Google, it's like, hey, it's pizza. I just ate though.
Just ate like 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they made you want to be fat. I don't know.
But I'm just gonna put a PSA out there. If you think it is okay, I don't care who the hell you are. If you think it is okay to lie about a serious issue like rape, please leave this world. It is not a joke. It's serious because there's actual people who have to deal with that in real life. And when you want to lie about that,
not something for an agenda. Some people actually freaking have those issues there and
yeah,
traumatized by said event.
I mean, you're ruining somebody's life, and that's happened a lot. And anyone who just automatically believes that without like any evidence, you know, everyone should be put on trial first. And if it turns out the woman lied, just lock her up. If it turns out she's telling the truth, lock the man up for committing the crime. But if he's innocent,
Or
let
fucking
him be.
cut him up, cut his thing off, and turn him into a goddamn eunuch. There you go.
Yeah, but
Sew him up as a eunuch so
if
he
you
normal
think that's
pedophilic behavior of it.
fucking okay, you are morally wrong.
Like the page here pic is on my Discord profile picture. Pretty funny shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to get a quick PSA out there about that since I was kind of talking about Rising of the Shield Hero, but it's a good anime. And I recommend
I was
it to
watching
y'all.
a hardcore match between Raven and Taz there. Friggin' Taz put Raven's head in the fucking urinal there.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Man,
They're fighting in.
I miss
Hey,
this.
hey guys, I'm playing WWE SmackDown for Raw 2007 general manager.
Awesome.
Good times.
Man, I miss the old days when wrestling was actually good.
Yeah.
Now it's
think we
getting
all
worse.
It
gets
is.
worse and worse.
I thought it was AEW.
I thought it was a good show.
A pretty good show.
I haven't started it yet. You know.
Besides a few things, there was pretty good for what it was there. Besides Sunny Kiss and that, there was pretty good there.
Mm-hmm.
I think their TV show doesn't start till October.
Yeah. And SmackDown's supposed to get their Fox deal around that time, I'm guessing, too. Supposed to.
Yeah, but yeah. And I'm just like, in a couple months, My Hero Academia Season 4 will be coming around.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a pretty good show so far.
The biggest surprise of the AEW at the end of the show was Dean Ambrose as Jon Moxley there.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I heard about that actually. I mean, you know, because I like Jon Moxley. I've seen him in the indie scene. He was pretty cool. And it's good that I hear a lot of these like wrestlers are planning to leave WWE for AEW, but I will get to AEW's first show, you know, whenever I can. I've just had a lot of other stuff, but I'll get to cross that bridge when I get to it. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, in that AEW Battle Royal, they had Tommy Dreamer and Glacier and being. TJ, stop playing stop playing porn, TJ.
Oh, sorry, man. I can't help it.
My dick fell off.
Mute your mic and do your business. Why you be doing pulling the DSP and then have to shut down the whole podcast?
Hey man, I thought this whole thing was about good taste. Sports not good taste? No.
Oh no, it is. It is.
That's
Okay.
good
Hey,
taste,
I
but
got good taste, bro.
I don't mean there.
Y'all are great. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Oh yeah, what's this thing about like I'm not gonna mention this
Okay.
name, but I'm pretty sure some people may know who this is, but this individual made a shirt of 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 like this is supposedly for Xbox, but a plane that's bombing Japan.
It's racism, TJ.
Yeah.
Racism.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, so
like,
apparently
that's what happened.
some
Happened to Smith,
fanboy, Xbox fanboy, made a shirt of like a plane bombing Japan
Yeah.
over an Xbox.
over a
That
fucking
was when-
fake
happens when you sniff.
imaginary console war. Like, shit.
Yeah, the shit is not Nintendo and Sega from the '90s.
Like,
Not.
heck, it's like, not only
The
is it
shit was
not a big
different.
deal from back then, but these fucking people need to realize that, again, I'm not gonna mention any names, but this console war is not fucking real. It's
Oh,
not.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry.
What isn't real?
The console wars.
console war. Console war.
It's a
Oh,
fake.
console wars. Oh, back in the day. Okay.
No, now. I'm not talking about back in the day. Back in the day was actually cool. Sega made it cool.
Okay,
Back
okay.
in the day, people had like intelligence. Nowadays, things are just going.
Nowadays they fucking sniff glue and eat Doritos. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, but like every year, one of these Xbox fanboys do something incredibly morally fucked up, and I just keep thinking that okay, these guys can't get any lower than this. You know, you can't.
But they manage. I don't know how. How did he manage this?
Always seem to get lower each year.
Like,
Maybe lower. They're going to be in the friggin' trenches if they keep lower.
I'm hoping the next Xbox console includes like a brain scanner, so therefore they can tell what's normal and then what's a terrible fanboy that's gonna hurt people one day over people choosing the PlayStation or Xbox.
you know, I wouldn't at this point in time. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these fanboys actually killed someone over imaginary console. We're not saying I want that to happen. I really do not want that to happen, but
Oh,
if it happened, I'd be like sad.
Well, we already had a Nintendo fanboy years ago.
Yeah, that
right,
threatened.
why? Because they live in cardboard land or what?
I don't think you know who we're talking about. But
Oh, there's one too many of them. Enough
Yeah.
said.
but yeah, like
There's probably like a multiverse where like there's people that actually like get along, but apparently we're in the wrong universe. where
We're in this weird universe where everyone goes crazy and does a bunch of craziness, I guess.
we live in a world of SJWs. Meanwhile, there's another Earth that has no SJWs and like no fanboys.
Good ideas get pushed through the door.
And there's probably another universe where the Good Taste podcast probably has the same mind vision as Welch, or it could be the same Welch
yeah,
from the universe.
Like
Yeah.
like an evil J that's like edgier and it's like on radio and shit like that.
yeah. The Good Taste podcast is on the radio and it has a bunch of subscribers. But you know,
It's on
anything else we want to
Spotify.
talk about?
Good taste.
I'm not sure.
Hey Jordan, I saw your review about Killzone, the first one, the PS. With David Crow.
Oh yeah, I know. I did that there.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Killer J. He's been doing. Bro, you have been posting up a lot of good shit. You know.
Nice.
And also, since we're doing a Good Taste podcast, I probably should have done this earlier, but I have to ask, Corey, where have you been? Are you alive?
Yeah, where's Corey at?
He hasn't made a video in over a month.
Correct yourself,
Right.
dude.
I think YouTube's going to PG or something.
Oh
think-
yeah.
Someone putting cereal?
That's me. My bad.
Oh.
Hey, it's alright.
That's alright. That's alright. It's alright.
My
All right,
favorite
go ahead,
cereal
take
is, and as Corey knows, my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes. Attaboy.
I love Cinnamon
Oh.
Toast Crunch.
Me too, sir. Me too.
Yeah,
Corey's
I know
favorite is
Corey's
Frosted Flakes.
favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes. Yeah,
And I know Trevor absolutely hates Frosted Flakes, but you know,
that's what's gonna happen. Imagine if Corey did the cereal challenge when Trevor was sleeping and poured Frosted Flakes down his mouth and milk.
Oh no.
I could actually see that, but
That would be funny as shit. That's what you
uh,
get for rating the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, Trover.
oh, and he has to watch Family Guy when he gets up. But yeah,
I have a
Corey, if you're
question.
watching this, enjoy yourself, man. But yeah, what's up,
Yourself,
CJ?
take your time.
Since we're still talking about gaming, what's the last game that people played or beaten?
I beat Mortal Kombat 11 story mode.
Awesome.
How was it? How's the game?
Not bad besides the stupid politics. It's pretty fun.
That's cool.
The fighting is fun.
Hold up real quick. All right. So, Reese, Castlevania was like the last game I beat, but I've been playing a bit of Tropical Freeze. Pretty fun game. I like
Nice.
that game.
That one's pretty good.
And I've been playing a lot of like Super Nintendo RPG games like Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, and Super Mario RPG.
Nice. Like that. For me, the last game I played on the PS4 was Sekiro. That was pretty difficult because I'm not much of a Soul player, but at the same time, I'm glad I beaten it along with Bloodborne. And the current PC game I played was Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, it was hard though. Sakura. We'll never
Huh?
do
Good
that.
job,
So.
man. Good job.
Fuck
You
DJ
deserve a
beating that.
medal.
Gray, whatever your name is. Good job.
Oh man, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I mean, I still have fun. I just want to see that these fanboys can actually beat these games because they mentioned that they're like hardcore and everything. When you ask them to play a hardcore game, they can't do it.
Just because they drink Mountain Dew and Doritos doesn't make them hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah, Mountain Dew and Doritos is just gamer fuel. That's all. I never eat Doritos or drink Mountain Dew when I play video games. That's when I do everything else because I don't need gamer fuel. I need everything else fuel, but I don't need gamer fuel.
Yeah.
But also, shout out to Cinemassacre.
Also,
and shout out to AVGN. Good job on 3 million subscribers. You do not deserve 3 million subscribers. You deserve 30 million subscribers, man. That's what you deserve, Cinemassacre. And James Rolfe is an awesome guy. You know, he's the reason why I'm even here in the first place.
as well as Retro Long Gamers and everyone else on this platform that actually enjoyed his content at the time there and still
I
do.
have a lot of respect for James. He is awesome. I used to watch AVGN all the time. I knew if I was going through hard times, I could just sit and watch AVGN, Board James. You know what's bullshit? Monster Madness, and James Mike's Monday. I really like the rental reviews they've been doing recently.
There's a change of pace. It's pretty good though.
Yeah, I like the rental reviews. And James, Mike, all you guys, you all been doing good.
Yeah. As well, I know your Steel was talking about Killzone. There's going to be a few more reviews in the first half there. Ones that are going to be as followed as Dead by Daylight for Xbox One.
Yeah. Continue.
Doom 2016.
Okay.
2016, as well as
Continue.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon,
Oh yeah, and
Jura's Wrath on Xbox 360, and MK11 on X1, Xbox One.
yeah, good job. I hope all goes well for you, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
You always put your best when you do your content, man. And I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna there's gonna be other things in the middle around July too. There's gonna be there's gonna be some of those vlogs there, as well as a new documentary series, as well as RMG Uprise, which that's gonna be me and Welch and that there worked on it. There's probably gonna be another part later on in the
Yeah,
future.
it's gonna be the RMG documentary.
Ah.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the future of your channel. Because people like you, Killer J, Lord of Darkness, Red Wolf, you guys are the future. And I hope I can get them on, tell all of them to make a Discord whenever they can, give them time, But yeah,
Yeah. Anyone that hasn't joined a Discord server that's on any other server of
podcast.
ours, any of our other servers, come in and join Good Taste Podcast, shoot the shit with us, and have some fun.
Yeah, and join RMG too,
Yeah, join all those two factions.
And anything else we want to talk about?
Nah, I'm good. That's all I want to talk about.
What about you, Steel?
Okay.
Good. Are you enjoying the cereal? What is it?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. Oh yeah, that's Corey's favorite.
Or his least favorite there.
No, Corey loves Frosted Flakes. That's
I didn't say Corey. I said Trevor's least here.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
Yeah, Frosted Flakes. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
what are you talking about? But yeah, that's Trevor's least favorite cereal. I like Frosted Flakes though; they're pretty good, And what about you, TJ?
I actually like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and I even like I like Honey Nut Cheerios, and damn, I can't get this. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all remember the Cookie Crisp?
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, that's one I like.
Okay.
Which pretty much cookies.
The cereals that I like.
What about you?
I know Corey's probably might chastify me just for this one. I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yes. Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, and a few others. They're those ones I like. Before they fucked up, used to like what was it? Their one with the. I'm trying to remember the cereal. Was it?
Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
Got some good cereals there. The ones I know are ones or what the cereal was there. Usually see it there. Lucky Charms I like those. Lucky Charms are good as shit.
Yeah, Lucky Charms. I like Lucky Charms. But yeah.
Corn Pops. Those were good until they kind of fucked.
I'm not too much of a picky eater, so But Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that just happens to be my favorite.
Oh, that and Captain Crunch are my favorite.
Oh, Captain Crunch, yeah.
As well as Fruit Loops and other stuff like that.
Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, a lot of good cereal out there.
I have to start buying some cereal. That's probably gonna be one of my pays there. Went up, I'm gonna buy a bunch of fucking cereal. What? Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of cereal stuff. Yeah. I think TJ Mew just might do his business, I guess.
Yeah, TJ's doing his stuff. But I guess we'll just end it off here. Perfect Welch signing out.
Still badass.
Killer J signing out with the Pages Here pick. When she's not here, she's just waiting.
The champ is here.
Page Here meme is pretty fucking funny here. She made herself a goddamn meme, so that's all I have to say.
I guess we'll end it off here. See y'all later, and peace.
Fuck off, strokies. Haters.
Everybody fuck off. I'm just kidding. Enjoy yourselves.